Adulting is tough. Adulting feels like a weight of responsibility that lands on our shoulders. From figuring out your internship, from figuring out what to study, from figuring out my first career, my first flat, my marriage planning, my first kid. But just because it is tough and difficult, it doesn't always have to be this way. As a result of that, I decided to create a few human library conversations where our youth can speak to people with a few more years of experience and to share, hey, this was how I've navigated this path. At the end of the day, at the heart of it, I really just want to make adulting something that we can all navigate in a much easier manner. Aside from all my social empowerment programs that I've done, I enjoy my work as an activist. In particular, I love Meet the People session. Because you know and I know that everyone who walks through that door, they walk in with a concern. But I know full well that every single one that walks out of the door, they walks out with a glimpse of hope. Because they know that someone got their back.
I do have plans to implement more family-centric programs and activities for you and your families to nurture greater bonds and rapport among families and among the community. I will also introduce more wellness and recreational programs and activities, enhance the infrastructures within the estate that will promote a healthier, friendlier, and more enjoyable lifestyle, taking care of the overall well-being of our youth and our seniors. For the vulnerable and the sandwich group, I will work closely with our community partners within and outside the constituency to explore ways to strengthen the services and support for you. Spending 28 years of my career in the private estate since graduating and 36 years volunteering with the public sector has certainly placed me in a unique position to better serve our residents. Just like my initial LHC, I wish to build a loving, hopeful, and caring community for you and your family.
I have been working with the team at Bukit Batok East for about 10 years now, and our key thrusts can be summarized in the acronym BBE, Build, Bond, Engage. Build represents the physical infrastructure, the environment. The residents of Bukit Batok East and also the larger Jurong care deeply about their estate, and it is so important for us to listen to their views. Residents have come to me to share their concerns about accessibility and connectivity, wanting sheltered walkways, covered drop-off points, as well as lifts in the overhead bridges. And many of these requests have been attended to. Some are work in progress. I remain committed to continue listening to residents' feedback and understanding their needs so that we can continue building the estate to serve their different needs. The next B is for bond. You bond with people when you are there for them in times of need, when you support the things that they care about. We understand deeply the concerns with regards to cost of living, which is why in Bukit Batok East we have the Belanja and BBE vouchers for those who need some help. And we have the Belanja Club for those residents to purchase household items at very highly discounted costs. And this is on top of our diaper programs and our milk powder programs. And this is all intended to support residents. The last letter is E, Engage. People need platforms to voice their views, to air their concerns, and that's what we seek to do in Bukit Batok East. With my team, we've organized various events and festivities to allow for people to come together, to build close ties in the community.
A few words on my record. As MP for Bukit Batok, on the planning and improving of the infrastructure, Town Council plays a very important role. And, some people may not necessarily realize the intricacies of Town Council management. This obviously cannot be left to chance. There's a delicate balance to be struck between operational efficiency and fiscal responsibility. So with the know-how and experience that we have gained over the years, we do hope that residents of Jurong East-Bukit Batok will give us a chance to serve them in this capacity as well. On the people side, I have made a number of legislative contributions making policy suggestions. All of them were really ideas of Bukit Batok residents. So what are they? Well, for one, concessionary domestic workers levy for families with adult members who are mentally challenged. Originally, they didn't get concessionary levies. I advocated for that, and they got it. Use of MediSave to pay bills at community hospitals, such as St. Luke's Hospitals, which is in Bukit Batok. Rental support for couples waiting for BTO flats because PPHS units are limited. Wage support for ex-offenders. And last but not least, celebrating the 50th wedding anniversary of married couples without precedent. So that's something that has become institutionalized since. We also have raised several $1 million to fund community programs, such as food and grocery vouchers, educational support for children of less fortunate families, and we also set up a food bank with our partner. We brought partners together to deal with all the important things on the ground: health, digital literacy, jobs, and so on.
This new GRC feels like a homecoming, returning to serve a larger, familiar family. I'm glad to stand with a diverse and dedicated team of men and women in their 30s to 60s, with backgrounds spanning education, law, youth development, women and family matters, and community work. Together, we offer energy, we offer experience, and we offer empathy. If elected, we will focus on supporting families, relieving the pressures of cost of living, empowering workers and local businesses, caring for seniors, creating a green and vibrant home, as well as building a cohesive community. Finally, I would like to express our heartfelt thanks to Dr. Amy Kaur and Dr. Tan Wu Ming, who have faithfully served Hong Kong North and Clementi over the years. Their legacy inspires us to continue their good work.